am here at Halcyon Speakeasy in Ashtabula Harbor, Ohio.
So explain a little bit where we are right now. You can hear the traffic in the background.
We are on Bridge Street. Bridge Street is a beautiful piece in the county that has really come a long way historically. It was once the most busy port.
Kind of rough and tumble, wasn't it?
Extremely. There was a lot of history here. You could work the ships even if you didn't speak English. So we had a lot of different ethnicities that would vie to offload the ships, and with that they would try to figure out who could get the job, and they'd fight for it sometimes. But yeah, so it was kind of a rough spot, and it has over the years really transformed into something really cool. So
it was America's Main Street USA.
It was in 2018. We received that award thanks to all of you guys and your parents for voting and supporting us. We were the most voted for little place in the world, so we won a wonderful prize from Steele.
Okay. Can you share your job story with students? What you do to earn a living and why you choose to do it?
So my job story kind of came together. I guess for me, I kind of live by the phrase, dare to do what you can, live the life you've imagined. I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but I came to Ashtabula. My husband grew up here. He drives ships, and I was able to kind of get to know the area. Prior to being where we are today, I always waitressed. It was just my fallback plan. Whenever you guys are in a career, it's always smart to have something that can be your fallback plan, just because it gives you so much freedom. So we kind of had a very different life. We lived on a sailboat and traveled throughout the Caribbean and the eastern U.S. and every time we would stop for a period of time, I would wait tables. So it was a way to earn some cash and to see the area and get to know people. So coming here, we thought, well, do what I know how to do. Let's do a restaurant or a bar.
And that's what this is.
That's what this is.
What did you want to be when you were in middle or high school, and how does that connect to what you're doing today?
I had so many plans. An inventor and a doctor and a teacher, and I was all over. Today, I get to have all sorts of fun.
Tell us how operating a restaurant is fun. I bet you meet a lot of interesting people.
I do, and I have friends, so many friends through this business. I have a good buddy who's in his 90s and comes to see us and likes to go dancing, and I have friends from all over the world that I've been able to meet just from being here. Some days are opportunities to help people, and other days are opportunities to throw parties for them and make it special for them. Every day is unique and different.
So is this something you wanted to do back when you were in high school or junior high?
I think absolutely. When I was in high school and junior high, actually, I started waiting tables because that was the easiest job to me, aside from babysitting, where I could start making some cash quick. So that's how I got started in the whole industry, and now I get to do it every day.
One of the things that they mention in junior achievement classes is to get a good reputation as a worker or whatever. So kids that may be in 6th, 7th, 8th grade right now watching this, it's not too early to, you get the babysitting job or you get the mowing lawn job and you do a good job at it and you get a reputation so you can go to those people and say, How about a reference? Is that
Absolutely. Yeah, and be that kid who goes the extra mile. When I babysat, I wouldn't just babysit when the kids were asleep. I'd clean the house or do dishes. Take the steps to really do the best you can. When I started waiting tables, I would always talk with people and get to know them and let them know that they're special. Those things matter in life, and when you put the kindness out there, it just grows naturally.
Well, do you remember what your first job was and how did you get it?
Oh gosh, well I did. I was a babysitter from the time I was very, very young, and I had one lady ask me, and then she told her friends, and they asked me, and she told her friends, and they asked me, and I would be booked up all summer long. Basically every day somebody had claimed me. So that was my first job.
What did you learn from it?
I learned responsibility and freedom because I had money, so I could buy myself a pair of clothes or a pair of jeans that I really liked, or I could get pizza for my family. So I learned self-sufficiency, and I learned, I just learned that doing everything the best I can is very important.
Tell us something about your career path that might surprise people. Something interesting or something that people may not think about in the restaurant business, or that you've had to do, or that they might find interesting.
Interesting. When you have your own business, you have to do a little bit of everything. I guess when you think about restaurants and stuff, there's a lot of different people that come in and make it all come together. So if you don't know how to do all the little bits and pieces, then you end up it's important to know how to do all the little bits and pieces. So some days I'm doing dishes, and some days I'm out waiting tables, and other days I'm paying bills and taxes and all that good stuff. So it's that's been interesting.
You can't ask the boss to do it because you're the boss.
That's right. And at the end of the day, you're the one who's responsible. So I'll make sure everything goes good.
Explain what your education path looked like. Did your education guide you to the career you're in, or did things shift along the way?
I think we all have our own very unique stories. My education path started out as one kind of fast track towards the medical world, and my husband got a really great job opportunity, and I left it all behind and moved to the islands. It was the best choice for me that I could have made, and from there I really got to see the world, and that kind of helped me understand this path that I'm currently on to the best that I could. So.
What kind of advice would you give your younger self, your 13 or 14-year-old?
I would say, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. So don't stress. Life has all sorts of unexpected things that come along, and it also has all sorts of blessings that make it possible to guide you to the beach.
All right. Jenny Luhta from Halcyon, Harbor Halcyon,
Perfect.
on Bridge Street. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.